Well, we are about 2.5 months out from the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon weekend.
Yes, you can volunteer or just jump in on the fun because there's an event for everyone. Joining us is Mark Bravo. He's a race analyst and a trainer, and we're talking about long runs and how to fit training into your life, you know, like just make sure you kind of squeeze that in. You got family, work, and...
Too late to start. Am I good?
I'll tell you like last week, you're good.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
It's getting real now with 2 months plus left, and folks are getting really fired up. We're seeing it. They're wanting to jump in the race. We're ahead of schedule on entries. We still want everyone to decide on a place to get in. We'll talk about all the options you can have to be a part of things. But in getting ready for things, especially the half and full marathon, but it goes for any race. It may be your first. Don't worry, you don't have to be married to your training schedule because life will precipitate that you will miss a day here and there. The weather this last week, that's a good example. So don't sweat being literal about your training plan. The key, the anchor run will be whatever your distance goal is, the long runs towards that, because that's what gives you the confidence. That's what gives you the time on your feet.
Where should, let's say a half marathoner, if they're running the half marathon for the first time, miles-wise in training, where should they be about now?
A lot of training programs right now for the half have them doing a 7 or 8 miler this weekend, aiming towards generally a 10 or 11 long run. Again, you don't have to do the full distance, and I really urge folks, if they're just starting, and even seasoned folks, they know what their best plan is, but don't worry about doing the whole distance towards your goal race because you get such momentum. You've experienced it, everyone.
At the event.
For sure, and then eclipsing any distance you've ever done as your longest run. So if you go in having done a 10 or 11 miler for the half, a 20-ish for the full, then when you go past that, there's quite a burst of momentum that comes to you that may just really accelerate your day. You know, you get almost outside your body when you've done something you've never done. So don't worry about doing the whole distance. Follow that training plan, and again, you don't have to be verbatim every day doing what's there, but try to get those long runs in. Move them around if you have to, but don't move the long run too close to an intensity run where you have heightened turnover of your legs, because the key is get to the starting line uninjured and fresh.
What is the purpose, or do you think the benefits of those intensity runs?
Well, I call them altered efforts. When you literally think more steps per minute, you build out your nervous system in such a manner that you can, by the same effort, get better gains. If after 4 or 5 weeks of doing intensity runs, doesn't matter. You can be a walker. Walk a little faster for 2, 3, 4 minute bursts, not sprinting, but faster, and then get back to your regular speed, and maybe 4 or 5 of those repeats. You will find that you are accomplishing more quicker miles, you might say, and you're a lot fresher, even if the clock's not important, after about a month of that, because you will have trained yourself to go quicker.
All right, Mark, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
Thanks a lot. Look forward to April.
I know. We're going to be your station covering the events of Marathon Weekend at the end of April, including the marathon itself. So make sure and mark it on your calendar and be a part.